Hi, it's Rob from Gym 10. I hope you're well and welcome to this lifestyle lecture. This one is all about take time out to increase your happiness. Great tips for a great Christmas, or great tips for Christmas, because who knows what you're going to have for your Christmas. Okay, grab yourself some water, and if you're listening to this in your car, then fantastic. If you're watching it or listening to it wherever you are, brilliant as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Here we go. So this is some top tips that I found that should help you out for Christmas. So increasing your happiness. So what do we want to do? We want to try and increase the amount of serotonin into our body, or the happiness chemical that's being released into our body. High levels of serotonin gives us an increase of feeling better, being higher self-worth, well-being increases, confidence, and a feeling of belonging as well. Serotonin is really, really good. And humans they need it. They need to be around other people, they need to have happiness, and they need to be creative with their lifestyles as well. And that is going to boost up your feel-good factor. Now, Christmas is a time where there's a lot of stress going on. It falls on a Saturday this year. We need to just keep calm and try and reduce the amount of stress. Now, how do you do that? Well, yeah, preparation, right lists, and everything else. But just keep coming back to the point of what Christmas is about: enjoying yourself, having time with your family and friends, and finding out a way forward that's organised so that you get everything done ready for the big day. So what can we do? Well, let's have some calm thoughts about what we're doing. If you've had a busy day, lots going on in your mind, try and break it down into your day. Try and get an action point and get an action list to go for it. So that would be a really good step forward. If it's the end of the day and you feel like it's just been too much of a heavy bustle for you, take some time to reflect on it, to find out what's gone on, how did it make you feel, how can you improve on it, make it better for the future. And give yourself some time to be able to think through that process as well. So Christmas is a pretty hard time, especially with the pandemic as well that's going on as well. So take some time to rationalize what you're thinking and how it's going. So why am I talking about all this? It's because we have the body's natural instinct is to work off negative stimuli. And with our brain, we have the amygdala, and it gets processed by the amygdala part of our brain. Positive and neutral memories get processed by the hippocampus part of the brain as well. Now, one of the key things that you can do to improve your happiness at Christmas is to try and work on getting more sleep. And the reason behind that is sleep deprivation hits the hippocampus a lot harder than it does the amygdala part of our brain. And the result of it is that you end up being a bit sleep deprived. And as sleep deprived people will feel, you recall the happiest memories, you'll recall the pleasant memories quite well, but the gloomy memories you'll memorize and bring to your forefront quite quickly as well. In fact, more you'll memorize the bad things in your life than you will the good things in life. So there was an experiment that was done, and it was all based on sleep-deprived people. And they had to memorize a list of words, and 81% of them could remember the negative words that will have things like cancer and those type of words. But they could only remember 31% of all the positive words and connotations like sunshine and happiness, etc. So that's where our brain has to work. And the reason why is it's because of the natural human response of survival. So what we need to do is try and take some time out, trying to relax and bring down that stimuli. So here's some good tips as well. Switch off your work phone, or if you are out of work, or as in you'll put your out of office on, make sure you abide to it. Get some time out for you. Work on your studies. Get some time away from your hustle. Or if you're a student, get some time away from your studies and actually have some time out so your brain can get back into feeling quite happy. You'll then be able to sleep better. Your amygdala will release better. You will then process things a lot better as well. Have some time to do activities you enjoy. Do things like writing, or go for a walk, or get into the fresh air. And feeling refreshed from work makes you more focused and gets you working on your tasks again. So yeah, go for that. Be mindful, take some time out, maybe do some meditation work and getting yourself down into that calming part of your life. So what we can do now is hit more of the parasympathetic system of our body so that we're relaxing more. So again, trying to work a little bit more into that sleep pattern. Remember our 4 pillars of life. You know, we're thinking about sleep, we're thinking about water, we're talking about nutrition, and we're talking about movement as well. Now, try and get those qualities up throughout the whole of the Christmas period. So pretty tough to do. You've got lots of socializing to do, and I know it's quite holistic to say all of this, but if you do, I guarantee you'll have a better Christmas as a result. Take time away from the screens as much as you can. Live in the moment. I'm pretty bad at doing that, and I need to improve on it. But yeah, live in the moment and enjoy the time. So you're going to have families and friends around, and that's a real key part as we think about like Maslow hierarchy of needs. Try and have the base of our foundation. Spend that time with your family and friends. And the net result, and they did some research about this, is once you've got your close net of friends and your family, you then spend most of your time then trying to buy more money or get more money to be able to buy effectively more time with other people and more friendships as well. So think about the people that are nearest and dearest to you and stick with them. Next thing, find a hobby. Go for a walk, meet a friend, go and enjoy yourself. So get some time out. So there we go. So that was my little thought for this evening and my lifestyle tips. So yeah, think about, on a bit of a recap, think about ways that you can increase the amount of serotonin to your body, the happiness chemical, feeling confident and having a sense of belonging around. It's quite a good time, Christmas time, socializing with your friends and families. Have calm thoughts, reflect on your day, give time for your processes. Get planning, write yourself a list, especially if you're worried about it now and you've got like a week to go before Christmas. Get writing that list now and know what you're doing. Switch off from your work, switch off from your studies, make time for yourself. Make sure you're getting some time to feel refreshed. If you've only got a couple of days off, perhaps for Christmas, or if you've got a week off or 2 weeks, whatever it is, get some time out and make sure you are actually fully using that time. De-stress from it. Be mindful. Try and get yourself away from the screens. Maybe take part in some hobbies, go for a walk and catch up with friends. There we go. There's some top tips. I hope they help you. If I can ever help, let me know. And I'll see you next time for the next one. Thank you so much for joining me and have a brilliant Christmas. Take care.